Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I'm the creator of this awesome community called the Lightworker Society. So make sure you go over to my IG and follow me there, my YouTube fam. And for my IG fam, make sure you go over to my YouTube and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available. Alright, so this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Now, I'm going to probably be reading for about 14 minutes and 50 seconds for Instagram. This is just a preview so you can get familiar with what I'm doing over here on the Oracle Goddess on my YouTube, right? So that's why it's highly important that you go over there, support, put your energy into my YouTube, because the more and more you guys like, subscribe, share, it really puts my videos in rotation. And the whole goal is for me to try to meet to really just give a message to as many people as possible, right? Because as my due diligence as a light worker, this is what I'm here for, to help people with love, right? Also to help you to love yourself more, to ascend in your own life purpose, and to elevate, right, within your own situations, within your own life. Sometimes we tend to try to make it about other people, like our special persons or our special people, however, but what source is really trying to say to us is like we have to become whole, and we really have to work on our own particular healing, and just for real, like just level up right within yourself. It's not even about anyone else at the end of the day. It's about your divine life purpose. It's about your path, right? Your walk, your journey. Now, the people that are in our lives, yeah, they become a part of our soul tribe, or they are our soul tribe from previous lives. However, it resonates with you. But at the same time, it's like you still have to do this path, right? This is the path that you signed up for before you were even created. So my job is to help you to get on that path, right? And to stay at a high vibrational frequency while you're walking along your journey, right? Look, what am I called? The Lightworker Society, right? So we are the lighthouse for light workers. Now, this is going to be a collective reading for Sagittarius. Okay, so everything in this message might not resonate with you. Take what you need, leave what you don't need. I pick up on past, present, and future energy, so at any time this could be your message. All right, now if I'm talking about your person and I say it's your energy, but it's your person's energy, flip these roles as you see fit. You know who plays what in your story. Thank you so much for helping me out, okay? Because sometimes when you tap into Oracle, it doesn't necessarily always tell you if it's masculine or feminine energy. Now, I'm going to set my attention so we can all be on the same page collectively. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading for Sagittarius. I thank you for protecting us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you. I ask that you close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will. I also ask that you protect us with your wonderful white lights. Keep us covered from any psychic attacks and any negative energies being projected towards us. Thank you for using me as the messenger. And I also ask that you close the doors of communication to anyone who is not in alignment with me or with the purpose of these readings or my community. And so it is. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my Energy Oracle deck. Let's see. So the first two cards that I got, and I feel like I need to stop here, is a man holding a heart and attachments, okay? So I'm picking up on a masculine energy, most definitely, like Spirit is playing with it right now, like, it's a masculine, all right? So if you possess a masculine energy or your person, this is referencing you. Now, there's some attachments, and this needs to be changed, okay? So these attachments could be to some type of codependencies. So that's that card. Bam. I ain't just speaking out my mouth, right? It could be dealing with some type of codependency, something that could have took place during your childhood in the past. It's just all centered around childhood traumas, wounds from previous relationships or previous lovers, just everything that seemed to keep you feeling stuck or bound to your past. This is what these attachments are referring to. Okay, so let's find out why Spirit is telling us about these attachments, all right? and this masculine energy. Thank you. Tell us more about these attachments, sir. What is it that you want Sagittarius to know about this? Okay. I'm being told to go to tarot, so bear with me. So, someone has planted some seeds, right? And this is the Seven of Earth. So you put in a lot of effort when it came to planting these seeds. Like, you made these investments, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that it will be rewarded in the future, right? But you're going to have patience. So what I'm really picking up is that you could be possibly, still holding on to some codependencies in regards to whatever this investment is that you made, whatever seed you have planted for yourself. You're kind of still going back into the past. Like, it's like limited beliefs I'm picking up. Okay, maybe some old habits, old ways of thinking, old mindsets that are not serving you is taking place right now. Okay, or if this was in the past, it could have been taking place. Everybody, is in a different stage in their story. But however, you need to do some meditation. Just straight like that. Spirit, like, you know what? You need to go in this force energy. You need to meditate. Because insight is going to come from meditation. This is the time right now where you're going to need to take a rest. Or take a vacation. Just take a moment out, right? Just allow yourself more time before making the next decision. Because you got so much going on. And you planted like a whole bunch of seeds. And you're trying to tend to all of these seeds so that they can harvest. Which we understand is like, you want to see the manifestation of your labor, right? But when you are exhausted, especially mentally, and not getting enough sleep, then it's hard for you to be able to make clear, conscious choices and decisions. So it was okay to take a break. It's okay to take that moment out for yourself and practice your own self-care. Why? Because you're going to be rewarded regardless. You planted these seeds, and you planted the seeds well, is what Spirit is saying. So all of this effort, you're going to be rewarded. Give yourself some time to breathe, woosah, right? It's going to require patience, because when you plant a seed, it's not going to be a flower the next day. No. Right now, we need to be starting our gardens now, right? So imagine, when will we start to see our seeds bloom? It takes time, okay? And it's a lot of emotion that's going on here. A lot. But there's a cup that's really, being handed to you. And even though it may seem like it's an empty cup, it is going to be a fulfilling cup, where it's going to be something that's really rewarding, or this experience that you're having or what you're going to be having is going to be beautiful, and it's definitely going to be new. And yes, it's going to be an emotional experience, of course, but it is connecting you with some people, okay, or a person, however it is, where you can form like deep friendships, deep bonds with them, or even a romantic relationship. Okay, so I do also pick up that some of you probably have some psychic abilities or spiritual insight. Hone into those, right? Tap into your intuition to be able to help you to make these decisions. But in order to do that, you got to go into the meditative state and start to rest and put that self-care back into yourself for a moment, because there's a lot going on that you're doing and that you want to see manifest, but you can't get there and you can't manifest if you're holding on to codependencies, old mindsets, old habits. Okay, so some of you could be thinking about purchasing a home, renting a home, or just a new home in general, moving. Now, this is an amazing opportunity for you right now. So you're definitely experiencing something wonderful. And you're just going to have to be bold and be courageous and be optimistic with these plans and what you're doing. Because why? You hold the wand. So you have the key to your happiness, your own happiness. Whatever you desire, you're the magician. You can manifest this. but you're just going to have to stay in alignment with what it is that you desire for yourself in order for it to grow and for it to become, your reality, right? Because you're planting these seeds and they're growing. It's starting to bloom. The leaves are coming. You got to wait for the flower to go. And it is. It's like each plant or each seed that you have planted is in a different stage. But definitely stay connected to source. Continue to meditate. Get out into Mother Nature. I know it's been snowing if you're here in Baltimore, right? But as soon as the weather starts to break, try to get out into nature so you can get grounded. Connect with the grass, the dirt. Take a walk. Go be near water, especially. Now, it's some movement that's coming in, but it's going to require you to trust your instincts, because I do have a knight on a horse coming in fast, honey. Okay, they're passionate. They could be a little restless, right? But whatever that's happening here, it's going to require some immediate attention. So just stay focused. This probably is going to be like a passionate relationship. It's what I'm picking up, because the person that's coming in is very passionate. Okay, whether this is you or your person, yeah. And when I talk about passion, I ain't just talking about, that passion. I mean passion. When it comes to love, a lot of love making, okay, a lot of flirting, romance. Just be confident and know, what you're doing. Everything is going to come together the way that you desire, as long as you stay in alignment with that and you stay focused. Okay, yep, this card is leading to partnership. So it's some type of partnership that could be taking place, right? But you're going to have to take the next step. So either you already could be partners with this person. I mean, this could be romantic partnerships, or it could be like literally a business partnership. But however it is, this person is someone who you can share your dreams with. Some of you may need to partner with other people, because that will help you to expand your plan if you're working on something such as a business idea. But continue to move forward, continue to take these next steps that you're guided to take. Because it's coming in. That will definitely help, or it's coming in, or you already have that person right there with you. Thank you. All right, so what we got here? I know decision. I don't know what that means, but look that up. You've been working hard at mastering your skills. So that's dope. You putting your energy into learning all that you can about whatever this subject, whatever your career is, whatever it is, you are putting your energy into learning that, because you want to be a master of this, which is most definitely, ideal, because you want those pinnacles, you want the coins, right? Now, some of you could be going back to school, or just take some seminars, some workshops, some classes, or even find a mentor to help you to grow what you're doing. All right, because you're skilled at this, right? And you love to do it. That's the good thing about it. When you're passionate about something, this is what you need to do. This is like a part of your life purpose. Whatever you're passionate about, right? And you can also make money off of that. I have a king here who's just looking, a king of swords, right? So some of you, whoever this masculine energy is that I'm picking up, could have just been very cold or unemotional. Okay, so I don't know what you've done, but we about to find out. So I got a page here. So it was some communication that could have came through, or you probably communicated with someone else, maybe sent a text message. However it was regarding relationships. Okay, and you might have could have been a little bit of little moody, little sensitive, right, with this message. Okay. I'm not laughing, but it's just really funny, because when I put these two cards together and I'm looking at it, and it's like this king, whatever was said, whatever this knight said, right, this masculine energy said, they look somber, don't they? They look like, just in discontent or contemplating or just thinking, right? And then you have the page here who's a mermaid surrounded by water. Water usually represents a lot of emotion, right? But whatever this event was, it caused a lot of emotion. Now, you got to release that, okay? Now, Instagram, I'm about to go. Holla at me on my YouTube channel. All right, peace. It was a lot. You're going to have to release that, right? I know whatever took place between you guys, that had to happen in order for you to get to a new beginning. So release the situation or the people that's involved, okay, or the people that could be holding you back, because this is all about a spiritual transformation for you. You have to go through these steps to end these karmic cycles, so that you can move forward, right, on your divine life purpose. Just review the past with compassion, right, because I have this renewal card, so there will be a renewal that's going to take place. Just take and just be compassionate about this and forgive. All right, this is a lot to do with family. It's time to really go in a new direction, because you do have a clarity on what your life purpose is. You know what to do because it's in your heart, right? So think with your heart. Use your heart. Get out of your head. Use your heart, right? Stay there. Balance in your heart center. Because I have a masculine energy, a feminine energy, and 2 children on this card, right? So this is involving family. You know what to do. Spirit is saying, yes, we're going to fix this. It's going to be a renewal that's going to take place. Some things had to happen in order for you to be able to get to this new beginning. And the King of Swords, like I said, they come out when they speak, they're very cold, they're very direct in their speaking. And sometimes it's unemotional. So it can be very hurtful. Now, the 4 of Swords is here in a reverse position. There's definitely been an awakening. But you guys are going to recover from this situation, like I said, because why the renewal card is here? That just speaks of recovery all around. Somebody felt very rejected. I don't know if you was rejecting somebody, or your person was rejecting you, or you was pressuring someone, or your person was pressuring you. However it goes, right? There's going to be renewal. Reignited passion is what came to me just now. Alright, yep, the Hangman is in the reverse position. So you were in a stalemate, whoever this masculine energy is. So I'm just going to speak it like, masculine, because I don't know who my collective is that's tuning in right now. But there was some stalling at first. But someone gained a new perspective when it came to this connection, or will be gaining one. This is a period where the waiting is over, because as I can see, this masculine energy on this Knight of Pentacles card is beginning to take movement, right? They're moving. But the thing is that they're moving steady and they're moving slow. They're taking their time with moving. Why? Because they don't take no rest. It's like, I don't have time for the rest. Because when I say I'm going to commit to you, or when I say I'm going to do something for you, I'm going to be committed to it. And it's going to be a long-term commitment where I'm reliable, I'm practical, all of that. And they're patient. So it's like it's no rush, because, I want to make sure everything is in order. I want to make sure everything is right, because I'm in this for the long term. So they are really committed to their assignment. And they're going to make sure they complete this with efficiency. And no one's going to make them move any faster or think any differently. Right? Especially when it comes to the 6 of Wands, because I got it in the reverse here. So someone is definitely feels as though they're not getting a recognition for something, or they're not getting rewarded for whatever efforts or whatever that they've been putting in. And you might even feel like you're overlooked, or your person might feel this way. Why? Because I have another masculine energy showing up, right? That's the 7 of Swords. All right, so the 7 of Swords is basically saying somebody is lying, being sneaky, whatever it is. Somebody's trying to get away with something. What is that, Spirit? Especially when it comes to a feminine energy that I have that just showed up here, which is a Queen of Pentacles, but they're in an upright position. So whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they're very generous, they're very caring, they're a homebody, they're a boss. I mean, they're a perfect balance, right? Perfect balance. There's some positive changes that will be coming out of that situation. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And I got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So whatever this positive change is, it's like recovery. It's renewal. You just have to release whatever happened. Release it and move on, because you're still stuck and holding on to the past. And that's not serving you right now. That's not conducive to your now. All right? Because you're going to overcome all the adversities that have taken place, and you're going to see improvements happening within this connection. There's an imbalance. Yes, your person could have been neglecting love, right? Or being neglectful, or not really focused on love. But bring balance to your life, right? It's like you can't juggle so many things at once, because what's going to end up happening? Something's going to take the shit end of the stick, right? So if you're trying to balance work, you're trying to balance family, you're trying to balance a love life, friends, children, it's not possible. And yourself, no. It's not possible. This is about transitioning. This is about a spiritual transformation. Like, spirit is literally trying to push and urge you onto your divine life purpose. But in order to keep going forward in that path, you have to release the karmic cycles. Because where you're going, you can't have those codependencies. Because when you're on your life purpose, right, your soul's path, you literally are helping others. Okay, now I have a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords in reverse here. So this could necessarily be leading to several different feminine energies that are part of this connection, right? I don't know, or it could be the same person coming up. But however, I'm going to read and we're going to find out what's happening here, Sag, because I got a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Wands, and a Queen of Swords. Two of these queens are upright. So maybe this Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands too as well. But this Queen of Swords is definitely opposite. A different person. Alright, but the Queen of Wands I have here is demanding. I'm sorry. I'm reading, I flipped the cards by accident. But the Queen of Wands is very self-assured and very confident. Okay, they're passionate. They always by your side. They'll stand up for you no matter what. Okay, they're independent, cheerful. All of the good things that you can think about when you think of this Queen of Wands is what they embody. But the thing is like, the Queen of Wands is not going to change herself to fit into any mold. They're going to be just who they are, right? And then you have this Queen of Swords here that's in a reverse position. It's something that happened because it caused some type of trauma. Something. This was a toxic relationship. All right. But this person was over emotional, bitchy, cold-hearted, whatever. They allow their emotions to get the best of them, and it caused a lot of conflict. So I don't know if these are two different people that's taking place, or if you embodying, or your person is embodying all of these different energies, right? But however this flow, right? It's a lot going on here, because you got this balance of this person who's confident versus this person who is overly emotional or bitchy. However, I got the Five of Cups here in this Page of Swords. So I'm going to show y'all both of these at the same time, so I don't got to keep like... But the Five of Cups pretty much is here, right? I think I said, yeah, it's in the reverse position. But pretty much this is about accepting. Someone's accepting everything that's taking place, and they're ready to move on and heal from the past. So what's going to take place is a message is going to come forward, or some type of idea. Now, the idea, this is what we need to find out. What is this message about, right? But literally, someone is ready to bring some news towards you. Or you could be trying to tell somebody else something else. It could be around legal matters or agreements, or just pretty much just sharing ideas. Sometimes people like to entertain you with small talk just to see where your head at, right? And they might come in with like, well, did you know so-and-so? You know, just talking. And that could be what it is. But this, whatever information is coming in, is more something that's going to offer you an intellectual conversation versus something that's going to be really emotional. So don't be expecting, emotional out of it. But so this was a failed romantic relationship. So whatever those plans were that you had with this person that's coming through, okay, if there was some bad planning or somebody overanalyzed this shit, right? Pretty much just trying to play, trying to play it safe. So this is why they weren't taking action when it came to this. Spirit is saying again, like, it's all about patience. You planted the seeds, all right? Be patient. Like, this is one of the seeds you have planted, and it comes down to your romantic life. So just be patient with it, because You got to know what you want, especially when it comes to your own personal life or when it comes to your relationships, in order for you to be able, for the universe to be able to co-create with you to manifest that. You have to. You have to tap into your intuition, because I'm picking up on another feminine energy, or, this could be your energy. If you are the feminine of my collective, you already are very intuitive, right? There's a tower. And because of this, it's like, you know how you know what's going to happen, but you still be trying to avert the disaster, or you try to delay the inevitable in some kind of way. Like, you kind of know, right? But you still be like, let me stutter on this, right? Stay in this stalemate energy. But regardless, someone's instigating this shit to make the tower fall, pretty much. And it's going to require a lot of adjustments, okay? When it comes to this relationship, because one person or you, right, you have a strong vision for your future. You like, you know what, I'm ready to, including in my futures, to have something solid, something strong, right? Because you're ready to expand, you're ready to take movement, you're ready to take action, and you're ready to do it fast. You want progress. So this is about making quick decisions, right? You like, yeah, we got to change this suddenly, right? Because when this tower is instigated, that leads you to have to make sudden changes. It causes you to have to awaken to a situation to make those changes. Now, the Empress card is here in a reverse position, okay? So someone could be very insecure or overbearing, right? But then it's all about, being able to grow. And if you're not growing, or if you're lacking your self-worth, it becomes overbearing. It becomes smothering, especially when it comes to, being in a relationship with someone that is an intimate one. This makes it very difficult to maintain a relationship if you're in that energy, or if this is your person's energy. So I kind of understand, like, on both aspects of what's taking place, but however it is, Spirit is just still saying, like, release it and release the codependencies. All of us tend to hold on to something, right? But it's all about facing yourself, looking in that mirror, and just accepting, like, okay, this is here, I feel this way, now let me ask myself why. Okay, then once you figure out the why, then you throw it out, because you don't need it no more. And you just do it each and every time you are triggered, or you have to face the freaking mirror, right? This is a part of healing, especially when it comes to you having your wishes fulfilled. It's when it comes to family, because the Ten of Cups is here in reverse. So maybe you're unhappy. There could be some conflict between you and your person. Some of you could be going through a separation or separated. But however, right, the world is your oyster. You will reach a stage of completion, or your achievements, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve for yourself. Your efforts will pay off, okay? If this is down to career, this is down to love, you're going to get it, because you planted the seeds. And as long as you stay dedicated and you keep nurturing what you are trying to harvest, and also nurturing yourself, then you'll start to see things change for you. Ten of Swords is here in the reverse position, and my Nine of Cups is in the reverse. So the situation will improve, but lessons have to be learned if that's not being done. You have to heal, right? In order for you to improve your situations, you have to fix them, learn the lesson, and heal from it. You will be able to get your wishes. Whatever you're dreaming, whatever you desire, you will be able to get it. But you're feeling unhappy, or you could be feeling a lack of fulfillment at the moment. You want a deeper connection with your significant other, or with people, or even forming a relationship, right? But you got to let go of the codependencies, pretty much. You can't stay stuck on the past. You got to release whatever it is that took place or happened. Even if it was something that just happened yesterday. Like, let that shit go. There's no point of holding on to it, right? Because it keeps you clouded and your judgment is trapped. Literally, somebody is feeling smothered like shit in this relationship or this connection. Don't be passive. You definitely have a way out, right? You have the freedom. You have the choice. But how do you get to that point? Releasing, taking control of your life, facing your fears, right? So that you can gain a clear perspective on what it is that you want for yourself and your relationships. The anxiety will lift, right? But you got to take the blindfolds off. If you haven't done it already, they have to come off, especially when it comes to your pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is here in a reverse position. Now, you might feel like it's a missed opportunity or a missed chance, right? And you don't have enough or you're lacking, but that is a part of the codependent energy. All right, that what your ego mind is what tell you that you're lacking and that there's not enough or you missed your chance. That's not true. The universe is abundant. I don't believe in missed opportunities. I just don't. Now, I have the Ace of Cups here in the reverse too. So even when it comes to love, you're feeling the same way. But don't be cold or have this emptiness about you, right? Don't be sad. What the whole goal is once you release it, you'll have an emotional awakening. Alright, so it's time to let go of that emotional baggage, sweethearts, and start living. Aren't you ready to start living? Aren't you ready to release this Nine of Swords energy and recover? Some of you could be getting help from your significant other. Just be transparent in your feelings. Speak your truth. Be honest, right? What you got to lose, right? Because apparently you're still holding on to the past. It's like you got this idea or your person has this idea and it's like, okay, they're dreaming about this idea, but it's just an idea. It's in their head. It's not like you're really moving on it or taking action on it. But this idea that's coming to you is stemming from your own intuition. What's keeping you from being able to be proactive is because of the codependencies, because I have the Devil card here. So when you have these codependencies, to me, it's a whole lot like addictions, right? It makes you feel empty. And of course, like if you're addicted to some type of alcohol or drug, this is the same thing as being addicted to hurt and pain and toxicity and trauma. It's the same exact thing, right? It's hard to release those things, but once you start to really get it into your mind and allow spirit to be a part of you, tapping into your higher self, taking care of yourself, right? Then you'll be able to release those codependencies so that you can take action and move forward on these ideas that you have. Don't allow any self-doubt. If there's some type of lack of self-awareness that's taking place within you, or even if this is your other person's energy, like I said, I mean, it's a lot of energies that came up in here, Sagittarius. Like, I don't know if these are different people or if you or your other person is just going through all of these different emotions and feeling, taking on these different energies. Now, you have to learn the lessons, or your person needs to learn these lessons, right? Because this is what makes you more aware, and this is what gets you to begin a new cycle in your life. And this is why you've been in this, not being able to create changes or new beginnings because of what? Clinging to the past, fearing change. I know this is not meant to lecture you, but it's meant to enlighten you, right? To help you to elevate in a sin, because your seeds are beginning to harvest and all of your efforts will pay off and you're going to see the fruits of your labor. You don't have to just take a rest. I know there's some heartbreak. It's a lot of heartbreak. A lot of heartbreak there. You have had a lot of conflict when it came to relationships and all. Some of you might have even had some issues where there was another person involved, third party situations that were creating the trouble. But you're not healing from the past. And the whole idea, like I said, is like you have to heal, you have to forgive, you have to recover from this, release it. Move on from the pain, right? It's not meant to keep you stuck, but it's meant to keep you aware, and especially aware of self. All right? Because you're not taking any chances, or your person isn't taking any chances to begin something new. Look at this. Whoever this masculine energy is, because this reading definitely has to do with someone who probably is embodying a masculine energy. All right, but the Seven of Pentacles is here. You see how the seeds are planted all here, and this masculine is doing what? It's like he's tending to his tree or his plant, and he's watching it grow, right? All of the hard work you put in, all of the effort you put in is going to reap rewards. Spirit is saying this is the end of hardship, right? But what you gotta do, release it. That's gonna be the title of this video. Release it, Sagittarius. Release it. And take some time for yourself, goddammit. Self-care is the best care. Self-love is the best love, right? Now, there's an imbalance. Sometimes you or your person might could just be too goddamn extreme. It's like all or nothing, goddammit. It gotta be balanced. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? For Sage, for their energy updates. And then again, right? If this isn't, if you're feminine watching this, then this could be your person who's masculine. I have a High Priestess showing up here. Okay, so the High Priestess is already aware, very tuned in and tapped into spirit, their intuition. Already know, right? The High Priestess is very patient. And they allow what is hidden to be revealed. Allow it to come to the surface. I'm not looking for shit. I'm not going to go and search. Yeah, it's what's done in the dark gonna come out to the light, right? And I'm just sitting here and I'm waiting because I already know, right? The Seven of Cups is here in the reverse. Now, someone is confused. And the High Priestess knows this. Whoever this feminine energy or whoever possessed this High Priestess energy knows already that their person is confused or avoiding to make decisions, right? Because they don't have the strength. They're lacking the strength to do this. They lack the willpower to do this. This is about new beginnings. The number 8 is on this card. There's a lot of self-doubt, right? This is a part of the codependencies. That's like ego mindsets that be taking place. That part of you that's in your shadow that make you not feel like you're confident enough or you're good enough, right? This is someone who's codependent. Okay. Now, the Magician is here in the Knight of Swords is here in a reverse position. So, whoever this masculine energy is definitely... Everything just may not be what it seemed to be. That's all I'm saying. It could be some deceit. And that deceit could just simply be low confidence or lacking the willpower or the strength to do something. Maybe there could be some manipulation there. But all of that comes is because of what? Whoever this is hiding. And they're probably hiding behind being rude or arrogant or aggressive. Tell us more about this Magician card. 10 of Wands in a reverse position. Spirit is still saying, like, there's someone's failing to delegate. And when you say that, delegating, which you guys already know, is like responsibilities. Someone is really taking on way too much. And they feel like they're burdened right now, right? Someone. Because it's not no teamwork that's taking place here. And it's leading to some type of breakdown, or this could have already happened before previously. But one person is literally hoarding all the responsibilities. And it's leaving someone to have to really contemplate in this connection. Really, it's a lot of contemplating going on here. Like, what do I do? Definitely feeling disconnected. You want some clarity on your situation because, like I said, 3 of Pentacles is here in the upright. You want someone that's going to be able to help you, to share your goals, to collaborate with you, right? This is about teamwork. So I do have 2 masculine energies here. I have my King of Cups and my King of Wands. You are looking for that. I don't know if you're contemplating between 2 people. The hell is going on here? But The King of Cups, we're going to talk about this King of Cups, right? The King of Cups is wise. So maybe some of you could be partnering with two masculine energies, and you're trying to decide who to partner with. One of them is wise, diplomatic, balanced. They balance between their head and their heart, right? Devoted. This person is a good advisor. And then you have your King of Wands here, who is very courageous, very charming, and ready to get things done. They're fearless, definitely fearless, but they're impulsive. So they kind of just jump into stuff really quick, right? So you got these two energies here. So even if this is your person, or if this is you, you could be possessing both of these energies, because it's possible. But tell us about this, Spirit. Why do we got these two masculine energies here? Okay. Ace of Wands in a reverse position. It's a lot of challenges or demands is what I'm getting. Okay. Now, then I have this Emperor here. This Emperor represents a masculine energy, right, that needs to take authority. Because the Emperor is like a father figure, powerful leader. The Emperor is authority. You understand? Like, so yeah, that is definitely here. Like, do that, be that. And this Emperor or this masculine energy is really taking action really fast, and they could be impatient. I'm picking up on this as this Knight of Wands. They could be very impatient and eager, very eager. It's like they want to establish goals, but they don't focus on the freaking challenges, right? But they come in quick. So this masculine energy, like, is the type that will come in quick when they're trying to win something. So it's really like no dedication for real. They have a lot of difficulties with staying committed to something, stuff, anything. Commitment to people, commitment to goals. But they come in so hastily because it's like, oh, maybe I'm not, someone else is in the picture that could definitely be trying to take my place. So I'm going to try to do all I can do just to get or win you back, or to win the situation. Okay, now there's no movement taking place. Pretty much it's like, it needs to be a plan, something that's structured, something that is structured and planned in order. I'm still picking up on, make sure you maintain your focus, right? And your confidence and your determination, because you want judgment. But this is a time right now where you just take this period and just reflect, right? And use compassion while you're reflecting, and forgiveness as well, okay? Because someone is definitely, this masculine energy is definitely being very cold and probably mean, all right? Especially when it comes to money. The Ace of Pentacles is representing abundance. So there's something that's taking place where this could be around your own physical well-being or your material comfort. You ready for changes. You're like, I'm looking for things to change for the good, because, yeah, I'm ready for success, which was the Sun card that just came out. I'm ready for success. What's this epiphany about, Spirit? So the World card. This epiphany is really you realizing, like, oh shit, the world is my oyster, and I hold these wands in my hand, and I can literally be the magician or the alchemist of my life and really create my success. This is literally will lead you to a time of joyful accomplishment, spiritual enlightenment, right? You have the freedom to do whatever you want. You just need to be proud of yourself. Because you've done so much, you accomplished so much, you put in so much effort into what it is that you're trying to manifest here. you're doing the work, right? Just sit back and just, take care of yourself for a minute and just reflect for real and just watch what's happening around you, because the spirit realm is working on your behalf. Don't be fickle, especially when it comes to love. You're gonna overcome these obstacles. You're just gonna have to be have the faith, right? That everything will work out. Communicate clearly on what it is that you want for yourself, okay? Clearly and concisely. Because you have these brilliant ideas, but they may need some refinement. This is why Spirit said previously in the reading to make a plan. Make sure it's a structured plan. All right? Now, this masculine energy is very trustworthy, very honorable. They're devoted, okay? But they're cautious. Remember I was telling you, it's like, yeah, they're solid. Let me tell you, they definitely are solid people, but they play it safe. Some of you could probably use some wise counseling or someone else who, like a mentor, or maybe even seeking a counselor to speak to help you to balance yourself out when it comes to these codependencies. But victory overall is the ending card. It's like you have the victory. Like shit, you gonna win. You have the one main wand that's controlling all the wands in the flag, in the fireworks. The choices that you're gonna make, especially when you make, these wise choices, right? It's going to bring you public recognition and success. This is what's leading you to, if you're trying to get a promotion, advancements, awards, scholarships, increases in your self-employment. All of that is what comes out of this victory card. You will get to that, but Spirit is saying, yep, you gotta let go and release some of those codependencies. A lot of it goes to going back to maybe just being scarred or wounded or hurt from toxic situations and relationships, right? Okay. Right. What do you need to release? My fingers are locking up on me. What do you need to release? I ain't say it. It wasn't me. But that just tells you right there, like, okay, Spirit is not playing with you, guys. Like, it's coming out through all of my decks. So I like to try to pull through several tarot decks and oracle decks, just to confirm the message after confirming the message, right? The waning moon is, let me see, I want to read this one from the book. We already pretty much know what it means. It's self-explanatory, right? But sometimes it's always good to get deeper into the meaning. But whatever triggers you also is what I'm hearing. Whatever triggers you is what you need to release. Now, life goes in cycles, right? And sometimes we need downtime or just simply to let go, right? So we got that. Spirit says release that. Release the codependencies. Take some time for yourself, right? Put that self-care back into yourself. But this situation, literally, it has reached a peak. It's like for better or worse. And it's time for you to go easier. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from this situation you're asking about. This can be a positive card, but it's still gently suggesting that you let something go and you stop trying so hard. It's safe for you to let it go and move on, right? Move forward with a little resistance as possible. This is not the time, right, for you to start new projects. It's a time for you to release what no longer serves you and move on and let go. It doesn't necessarily mean, letting go of if it is letting go of a person, let them go, right? Let that door close so that Spirit can open up a new door. The new door could be with that person. And if you don't want it to be with that person, still, let it go. It has to end. Or let go of the hurt and the pain and the unforgiveness. Release the emotional baggage, because that is definitely recommended now. Somebody may need to say sorry to someone. Sage, that might be you. Possibly. If not, it's your person. But just really, go back into your self-care, and that will help you to make the decisions that you need to make. All right, so if you need to meditate, do some yoga, do something energetic work, acupuncture, Reiki. Like I was saying, I know we can't get outside, but move your body, okay? Because soon you will see what lies ahead, especially once you practice the self-care. Because like I said, I got high priestesses popping out in the reading. People who are highly intuitive, who already know. And when you continue to practice your self-care, it keeps you grounded, where you're able to get the downloads and you hear the answers to your prayers or your intentions, right? But if you are holding on to stuff that no longer serves you, if you are worrying excessively or just doing way too much, putting in too much time into something and not putting enough time back into yourself, it makes it hard for you to be able to receive the downloads or even recognize them. Because again, this is the start of a period where you're going to see recovery, renewal, okay? Even some reconciliations is what I'm hearing for some of you. All right, so I kept hearing the love deck, right? I don't know why, but I'm going to pull and then I'm going to let y'all go, right? Tell us what it is that you want Sam to know about this person. Some of you need to reveal your innermost selves to this person, because that's what's going to deepen the bond. Like, really speak your truth about yourself. Whatever you feel, what is the emotions that you have? What is it that you want for this connection, or what do you want for yourself? You know, stop holding back on that. Your love life is definitely being affected by religious factors. And the reason why the way I'm looking at it is because you are going through a transformation. This is a spiritual transformation, one that's pushing you on your divine life purpose. And usually, like, you have to face the mirror when you want your life purpose. I'm sorry, Spirit is like, yeah, I want you on this path, but you gotta heal, and that does affect your relationships, because you literally are forced to go within, and all of those things that you haven't worked on actively within yourself, Spirit allows, like, the people around you to be those triggers, to be those mirrors. The universe will keep just putting stuff there to awaken you, right? Forgive and learn. That's a part of the lesson for you. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Thank you. What is it that you need to release? That was the card, right? I got the new title. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Like, I think I want to go with that. You deserve love. And you can receive all of that love, right? Because you are lovable, especially once you release. I don't even think y'all tired of hearing me saying that, aren't y'all? Oh, you are. I'm tired of saying it. Yep. It's confirming everything that I've already spoken to you. So have this heart-to-heart conversation, okay? Honestly discuss your feelings and stay optimistic about your love life. It's going to literally take positive thinking, laws of attraction, to work in your, to work for you. And in order to have laws of attraction work for you, you have to have positive thinking. You have to have faith, and you have to be at a vibrational match, right, to what it is that you desire, which means that is being grounded, self-care, right? Being grounded, staying connected to your happy place, speaking, visualizing, thinking, all of that comes hand in hand, right? Releasing, all of that. And then when you start doing that, then the universe starts to co-create with you, and then next thing you know, you like, oh damn, that was easy. I manifested that quick, right? It's worth it. That's all I'm saying, Sage. You got a lot of good stuff going on here. And even some of you probably got your hands in, or you got 7 different seeds you done planted in your life, and you looking for the manifestation from these seeds. Like, I done started a business. I'm looking for love. This is my money seed, my health seed. You understand? Like, you looking to see the rewards, and they're coming. You just got to be patient, right? But in the meantime, while you're being patient, you're being guided to heal those areas of yourself, those shadows. Now, I recommend listen to Symphogio frequencies, anything over 528 Hz. It gets into your subconscious and it helps you to reverse any negative thinkings, patterns, habits, hurts, pains, wounds, whatever it is that's in your shadows, right? You probably start dreaming very vividly. So make sure you pay attention to the symbols in your dreams. Even now, if you're a dreamer, pay attention to those symbols because there's answers and downloads to your prayers in your dreams. Symbols are colors that stand out, things that are odd, different places in the house. If you're in a house, if you're in a kitchen, if you're in a bedroom, if you had a blue blanket, and you understand, just think of anything that stands out. Phone calls, all of that stuff. Write it down. Wake up, even if you like at that verge of waking up and you remember it. Put it in your phone. If you don't got a pen, everybody keep their phone by their bed. Go into your notes section, bam, write it down so you can remember what it is so that you can tap in. Pay attention to number synchronicities too as well. Audible messages is also another thing. So that could be through music, television, things like that. And I think that's it. Is that it, Spirit? Okay. All right. So we good. So I hope that was enough. It was pretty thorough. Yeah. So if you want a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me through my IG. Matter of fact, I'll put the website in the detail box below. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Until we meet again. Peace.